So, it's the end of 2025, and honestly, what a year. Let's take a moment to rewind and revisit 12 months that somehow delivered 3 K-pop performances, 2 weddings, 2 sporty merch collaborations, 2 vinyl albums, a record label reunion, a comeback single, a novel, a documentary, a viral moment, and an arrest. Sort of. Even St. Paul's Cathedral got spiced up twice this year. Not bad going. After Emma's festive single 2 become one closed out Christmas 2024, the start of 2025 was relatively quiet, at least on the surface. Victoria Beckham opened the year as the cover star of Harper's Bazaar, where she was named Woman of the Year, firmly positioned not as a pop icon revisiting her past, but as a fully fledged entrepreneur. This Harper's Bazaar feature puts Victoria front and center as a designer who has now spent 17 years building her fashion house. The article is reflective rather than glossy, focusing on longevity, resilience, and survival. It doesn't shy away from the skepticism, the financial losses, or the intense media scrutiny that followed her early fashion years, but it also makes something very clear. The business is now profitable. Victoria speaks openly about how long it took to be taken seriously in fashion, admitting that credibility wasn't easy and didn't come quickly. Paris emerges as a major turning point, particularly her runway shows, which helped reposition the brand within the industry. She talks about learning when to listen to experts and when to trust her own instincts. The article also ties together the growth of her beauty and fragrance lines, presenting the Victoria Beckham brand as a full lifestyle business rather than just a clothing label. There's reflection on fame, motherhood, and the lessons she and David learned about protecting their private lives after decades in the spotlight. The overall tone feels calm, confident, and controlled, very much a woman finally owning her narrative. She even hints at future television projects, but stresses that everything now feeds back into the brand, not personal celebrity. Then March happened. At Sabrina Carpenter's short and sweet tour at London's O2 Arena, Emma Bunton found herself playfully arrested on stage during a fan interaction segment. Sabrina spotted her in the crowd, joked that Emma was spicing up my life, and promptly placed fuzzy pink handcuffs on her, part of a recurring tour bit before performing Juno. Emma laughed it off, later posting the moment online and jokingly asking to be arrested again. Internet joy ensued. April brought a very different kind of release. Geri Halliwell-Horner published the second Rosie Frost novel, Ice on Fire, and marked the occasion with book tour appearances, including a meet and greet at Barnes & Noble in New York. Fans received signed copies, professional photos, and face-to-face time with Ginger Spice herself.
This is a moment, a snapshot, where it's getting a little bit heightened, and Rosie, as we know, she writes in her diary, and she's got to the point where she's accepted her mum is dead. So before she used to say dear mum, and now it's just changed to dear son. Guy is falling and you're thinking about a kiss? Did it really happen? Stop it. We haven't said anything about it since. Don't think about it. Help me. Someone, I've got to get my head straight. The ground is breaking apart, and no one is listening to me. Churchill is too busy schmoozing the Imperial Council. Adults can be so stupid.
To promote the book, Geri appeared as the cover star of the Sunday Times magazine in a piece that reflects on who she is now, long after peak Spice Girls fame. It explores her quieter life with husband Christian Horner, her routines, and her success as a best-selling author. Geri speaks thoughtfully about fame, identity, and growing up in public, while still acknowledging what the Spice Girls meant, and still mean. There's a sense of balance throughout: gratitude for the past, confidence in the present, and just enough ambiguity about the future to keep fans intrigued. April also delivered something for record collectors. Melanie C's 2003 Top 5 album Reason finally arrived on vinyl for Record Store Day. Despite Virgin Records opting not to include photography, possibly due to image rights, the double vinyl release was complete with B-sides, making it a worthwhile addition. This stripped-back text-only design actually works, even if the absence of imagery raised eyebrows. I missed out at my usual store, but thankfully managed to track one down online. May was big. Mel B turned 50 and celebrated in Leeds with a leopard print-themed party attended by Emma, Melanie C., Lee Francis, and family and friends. May also gave us one of the most unexpectedly brilliant merch drops of the year, an ASDA tote bag featuring Say You'll Be There, a completely random appearance courtesy of the Bravado licensing deal, a brilliant and beautiful celebration of the group's early #1 smash hit, and a great addition to a Spice collection. In July, sport and Spice collided. To celebrate inspiring sportswomen, Admiral teamed up with the Spice Girls to release a football shirt featuring Spice World imagery and Spice album colors. Vibrant, nostalgic, and genuinely wearable, it gave fans a way to rep girl power on the pitch. July was also a wedding month. Mel B married Rory McPhee at St. Paul's Cathedral before heading to Morocco for a second ceremony. The London wedding, attended by Emma Bunton and former manager Simon Fuller, and the Moroccan celebration, which Melanie C. attended, were both covered as Hello magazine exclusives. The ceremony was traditional, emotional, and full of personal touches. Mel wore a bespoke pearl-embellished strapless gown. Rory honored his Scottish roots in a kilt, and Mel's children were closely involved. There were bagpipes, champagne, rumors of Emma performing Let Love Lead the Way, and even Mel's pink-dyed dog carrying the rings. OK Magazine also featured the couple, rounding out a very well-documented celebration. August brought K-pop chaos. Mel B and Emma reunited for K-Popped, an Apple TV series pairing global artists with K-pop acts. The pair joined Itzy to perform reworked versions of Wannabe Say You'll Be There in gold. Filmed the year before but released in August 2025, the show leaned fully into their chaotic, infectious energy. Their versions of Wannabe and Say You'll Be There were released shortly after, and yes, they absolutely spiced things up. September kept the momentum going. The girls collaborated with the England women's rugby team, the Red Roses, on a range of official girl power merchandise, including a mini rugby ball and scarf. 2025 feminism, in merch form. Still to come. The Spice Girls give us a single, a podcast, and a Netflix documentary, all in the same month, so stay tuned. The 2026 Dr. Spice collection calendar is here. Perfect to spice up your wall in 2026. This calendar features 12 colorful displays of Spice Girls memorabilia, all celebrating 30 years since the group's launch. Displays showing records, posters, and promotional items are accompanied by historical information, the perfect tribute to their 30-year anniversary. As well as the calendar, a gorgeous diary is also available, which includes a week-to-view layout with spicy anniversaries throughout, all inside the 1996 display cover design. Spice up your 2026 with the Dr. Spice Collection goodies. The calendar and diary are available now from lulu.com/shop. Just search the Dr. Spice Collection, or click the link below this video or in bio. Easy. October was huge. Victoria Beckham's Netflix documentary series launched with a glamorous premiere at the Curzon Cinema in Mayfair, attended by Emma, Melanie C., and Geri. Ahead of its release, the Sunday Times Style published a major feature framing the series as a moment of reflection and reinvention. The article describes a candid, unguarded look at Victoria's life beyond the Spice Girls, covering control, criticism, financial losses, and the pressure of being dismissed as a celebrity brand. Victoria admits the process felt unexpectedly therapeutic and that she cried during filming. Alongside the business story, the piece highlights her close family life, discipline, and creative drive, presenting her success as something earned through persistence and self-belief. My own collection includes items from the premiere, a front row ticket, popcorn box, and napkin, all featuring the show's promotional imagery. October also delivered music. Melanie C. released her energetic comeback single Sweat, alongside news that her new record deal was actually an artist partnership with her old label, Virgin Records. Shortly after, she performed a special charity concert at St. Paul's Cathedral, the same venue Mel B married in earlier that year. Out of respect for the setting, Sweat was skipped, but the setlist included solo hits, Spice classics, and unexpected deep cuts. Emma also launched a new project this month, teaming up with husband Jade and friends Lee and Jill Francis for the Unlikely Friends podcast. November marked 25 years of Forever. To celebrate, the Spice Girls released a red marble vinyl edition of the album, complete with 4 previously unreleased 1998 photo prints. New merch followed, including a Forever t-shirt, hoodie, and a long-sleeve Goodbye Lyrics top. Later that month, a Victoria Beckham Instagram reel went viral thanks to Sun Cruz, who posted a video of himself playing guitar and singing Viva Forever with his mum. It marked the first time in years we've heard Victoria sing nearly a full song, and she looked like she was loving every second. Vegas Sphere, anyone? December wrapped things up nicely. ASOS dropped a Spice Girls Christmas hoodie, and the first 300 fans to pre-order Melanie C's upcoming album from Jacaranda Records received a signed Christmas print. The photo, Mel wearing the ASOS hoodie while cuddling her dog, was the perfect festive touch. Looking back, 2025 saw all 5 Spice Girls continuing to evolve, creatively, personally, and professionally. From novels and podcasts to music, fashion, TV, and sport, nearly 30 years on, they remain relevant, visible, and unmistakably themselves. Honestly, we're the luckiest fans ever. So, what were your favorite spicy moments of 2025? And what memorabilia did you manage to pick up along the way? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more Spice Girls content and exclusive looks at my collection. Until next time, stay spicy and Happy New Year.